Weave a locket of your hair, I take it with me everywhere. It's all for love, it's all for love. We may never meet again, so here's a shilling scribbled with my name. So even if they change the stars above, remember me, I did it all for love. All for love. And if I had to do it all again, all for love. And even though they put me in these chains, someday I'll shed my eyes, be freed from...
To be honest, because when I was growing up, we called the convict inheritance the stain, so you never talked about it. But my eldest sister, who never married, she became terribly interested in Bridget Mulligan. I'd never heard of Bridget Mulligan. And then I began to get a little bit of information out of my father, and I discovered that not only had she been a convict, she was an Irish girl, but she had made a fortune. So at that moment, of course, we all perked up our ears and thought, where is that fortune?
all again. All for love.
Yes, we're searching. And we didn't know about her convict heritage. It was going back through the records, and I think we first discovered the name, didn't we? Atterwell.
Mm-hmm.
And we might be able to look that up. And that led to finding a death certificate, which said she'd spent some time in Van Diemen's Land, and that led to the convict treasure.
Even if they change the stars above, remember me, I did it all for love.
She probably deserved punishment, but that kind of punishment, sending her away from home, because that was the way of life over there. They didn't want any of these felons around, so why not send them off to Australia and get rid of them, kind of thing. But I suppose what she stole, she was cold, she needed something warm to wear, so she took those. But to stay alive, I think you'd do anything to stay alive, wouldn't you? If I were in that situation, I'd steal too.
They put me in these chains. Someday I'll shed my eyes.
We didn't learn about Agnes until I was well in my 60s.
Oh, yes.
It was my cousin rang and said, "Oh, I've got some news. When you're down to Iluka, where he lives, call in." He said, "I've got some things to tell you." And I said, "Can't you tell me over the phone?" He said, "No, I want to surprise you." So when we went down, he pulled out all the court case about Agnes and said, "Don't you realise we were from Convict?" And I said, "Oh, that's great." But it had been a lot earlier than that. I might have been dismayed, because having a convict and being descended from convicts was really in for a dig. But my other two sisters, when I spoke to them about it, they said, "We knew if you started looking there, you'd find something that was derogatory." But anyway, we were quite proud to be convict descent, and to think that the way she got where she was, and made something of her life, putting herself up by bootlaces, really, we were quite proud of the fact.
Someday I'll shed my eyes, be freed from all these crimes. It's all for love, it's all for love. Baby, shave my head to bone.
Going over the first time, remember we went to
the female factory the first time,
yes.
and we were just, the effect was amazing. We just wanted to cry, and this feeling of desperation almost,
yes,
you could
yes.
feel what they went through, and we're very emotional,
more
weren't
sinned
we?
against than sinning.
All for love. And if I had to do it all again.
Now imagine Agnes being sent out, say, to work for some lady in Hobart or somewhere like that, not being happy with the way she was treated. They must have been treated like dogs, most of them. And then rebelling against that, and then being punished for rebelling about that, and then having to go back to the wash tubs as punishment. She spent endless hours in the wash tubs at what they call the female factory.
Baby, shave my head to bone. Come and tear me.
But it really is incredible to this survival and this strength, and to know that you've come from there, and it's wonderful.
And they were
Yeah.
I've always loved history and learning about history. And you read in the history books about the maybe the politicians or the settlers or the people in public focus. But I think with me, when I was reading them, I was thinking, well, they were part of history. They were the bigger part. They were the people who worked and who
Made Australia what it is, yeah.
And the women who don't get a lot of recognition, even pioneer women, they were the backbone.
Weave a locket of your hair. I take it with me everywhere. It's all for love. It's all for love. We may never meet again. So here's a shilling scribbled with my name. So even if they change the stars above, remember me. I did it all for love. Remember me. I did it all for love. Remember me. I did it all for love.